today we're gonna be talking about World of Warcraft and why do I enjoy it more, the classical version, even though I didn't have nostalgia. And why am I standing up? Because I'm looking really cute and I wanted to show you my look. Yeah, I also have boots here. You can see my boots and my socks, but yeah, now we're gonna be talking about World of Warcraft, okay? And I'm looking a bit crazy, but yeah, I'm not gonna do the whole video like this. I mean, I could. Do you guys would like that? Would you? Oh my god, you're a weirdo. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, let's talk about World of Warcraft. My first experience with WoW was during the Cataclysm expansion, back when it was released. So, yeah, it was really fun. I was really sad back in the day because I was, how do you call it? I was trying to look good in the camera. I was really sad because I couldn't play as a goblin because I didn't have the expansion. I didn't have the money for the expansion. But yeah, it was still really fun. I didn't really feel the MMO aspect of it, the community in the world. Everybody was just rushing towards the end game. It was really fun. It might have, some people might disagree with me, but I think the quest lines from Cataclysm onwards are really fun. But what I dislike about them is that it doesn't feel like an MMO. It feels like a single player game. And it was really fun, but because everyone is the chosen one. Everyone saves the day. Everyone saves the world. Everyone has the Doomhammer. Everyone has the Frostmourne. I don't know if people have the Frostmourne, but the Doomhammer people actually did have. And yeah, it just felt wrong to me. Because I used to play a lot of Ragnarok Online before I played World of Warcraft. And in that game, you're just a nobody. You're killing slimes and dying to them, and you have to farm a lot and do a lot in the game to actually become someone important. And then there's the guild leaders that are always like living gods, but they're the only ones that are, and the game never stops. There are some so rare items that the godly items are actually godly in the server. And I know it's unbalanced, but it felt more immersive, And in World of Warcraft Classic, it feels so much better. I mean, you can be the one that is saving the world. There are some quest lines that you're doing some important jobs. I remember the Oasis ones, the Barons, it's early one quest, but it's very important for the lore there. But I don't think they ever... I don't remember, actually. But overall, if you have played Warcraft 3, you understand. You have all the grunts and some basic units, the Orc Raiders. I'm gonna reference the Orcs because I played Orc in World of Warcraft Classic. But you have all these units and you have the hero, like the Blade Master. Back in the day in Warcraft 3, if you knew how to play, the Blade Master could solo a whole army. It was insane. Death Knight and Lich heroes were like insane. You could only have 3 heroes, and you have a huge army of the other units. And I feel that in World of Warcraft Classic, you're not the hero. I mean, most players aren't. You're just a grunt, You're just a grunt killing some alliance scumbags that are really weak, and you're killing some wild boars, and just a regular guy, an average Joe, an average Mary in my case. Yeah, you're an average girl in the game, or man, games for men, or whatever your gender is. Maybe you do not have a gender, but that. And yeah, and I just felt that that was so immersive, you know, the daily life of a grunt or a hunter. I remember I had a crab as a pet. For fuck's sakes, a hero wouldn't have a baby crab, you know? It was just so silly, and it was so fun. And that felt more immersive to me lore-wise, and there were people like the Scarab Lords, people with the Ragnaros's hammer. Those were heroes, you know, doing raids and getting rank 14. Everyone sees a rank 14 in Classic. You see, oh, that guy, oh my god, I salute him. I salute the rank 14. And you see a guy with the freaking Doomhammer on retail, and that's just, you do a slash rude, you know, because you don't really care about it, you know. It doesn't really matter. And yeah, this is another thing. And another thing about Classic is that most people, when I played back in 2019, in the release of WoW Classic, it was so fun because people weren't rushing to the end game. You could actually talk to people while doing a dungeon. You would form groups and make friends. And I remember I saved a guy in Northern Barrens, and they invited me to their guild. I can't even remember their name. Oh my god, it was so long ago. And because I saved him, he invited me to their guild, and it was so fun. I was so casual player. I got to level 60, but I didn't get to level 60. I got to 50 something. And they let me be in the guild, you know, because I was just there talking to them, and it was fun. I never raided with them, but it was so fun, you know. And exploring the world, I think being a noob also helps, because when you're a good player, and keep in mind one thing, okay, I don't think there's a wrong way or a right way to play the game. Everything I'm saying is the right for me, and you might try it. In case you want to check it out, how I play games, go see my Minecraft videos. I'm a weirdo playing games. Anyways, and when I'm playing WoW, I like to explore the world. I went up in the mountains, in the barrens, explored everything. I explored the trails to the Earth Totem quest, even though I was a hunter. All those mountains, I knew everything in barrens. I was just walking. When I got to level 40, there's a good story about it. I bought my mount, and I was RP walking in the barrens. And while RP walking, I did that for like 2 or 3 weeks, like half an hour every day before having to leave home. And not half an hour, I would do half an hour and then again at night when I arrived home. And it was just RP walking, farming copper ores to do the blunderbuss, to the quest in Ashara. I was making a lot of gold with that. And yeah, and I was RP. I would kill low-level Alliance players that would show up. I'm sorry if you were one of them. But I would kill them only once, you know. It was just part of the RP. I kind of became an NPC there. And this was by the end of Classic, right before the Burning Crusade was launched. And so people were struggling to find parties to do elite quests and to do the Wailing Caverns and Ragefire Chasm. And whenever there was a group and they were struggling to find people, I would offer my help and carry them. And it was so much fun, you know, so much fun. And I'm a really emotional person. I kind of rushed to level 40 with my friends and my brother friends. Actually, it was my brother and my brother's friends. I was playing with them. I can say they're my friends too. But by the time I got to 40, they were all level 60 already because I was really casual. And there was one of them that was also a hunter that was really casual. And he stopped playing, so I felt kind of lonely, but I just did the RP thing, you know, and it was so much fun. I was always talking to people in world chat, in the Barons chat, saying some Chuck Norris jokes and reminding everything we lived. And yeah, I kind of told a lot of people the stories I lived with my friends, especially this friend, the other hunter. We lived a lot of stuff together in that world, and it was so good. It was so fun. I got emotional with it, so I decided to tell everyone. Now I'm telling you. Like, let's see. Okay, there was one time we did a LAN party to play World of Warcraft. Who does LAN party? It doesn't even make sense because we're not using the LAN, we're using the internet. But we get around. Everybody at this friend, the hunter's house. I was a hunter too. My brother was a warlock. The other dude was a rogue, and the other was a priest. And we went to Hillsborough Foothills. I already told this on stream. And me and the hunter were together. The others were higher level. And if you did play in Hillsborough Foothills in Classic, you know that place was a war zone. It was so fun. And we met another hunter, Alliance one, and we went straight to kill him, you know, because that's what you do in World of Warcraft. You just kill opposite faction players. And we went to do that, and just so you know, in case you don't want to know, wow, hunters attack from far, so you use ranged weapons. You don't go melee usually. You just use melee when you can't do ranged attacks. But that guy was meleeing us, and we were like, what the fudge is this? And he had a pet. All hunters have pets in Classic. And we didn't care about the pet. I just froze him with a frozen trap. It kind of gets like, do less sound like, you know, something like that, and they can't do anything. And we killed the hunter, and we were laughing like, dude, that's fucking noob, you know, he's meleeing us. What the fuck? And then after we killed the hunter, we noticed something really weird. The pet was still alive, and if you play WoW, you know whenever you kill the hunter, the pet disappears, and also the same goes for warlocks. So, and then suddenly the pet got out of the ice, I frozen, and he became a night elf, and he started healing himself. And we were like, oh my god! It's not a pet, it's a druid! It's a druid, oh my god! It's a freaking druid! And then we were so noobs, oh my god, it's kind of embarrassing. I don't really care, it's embarrassing, but it was a druid, and the hunter, it wasn't a hunter, it was a warrior. We killed a warrior, and it's kind of impressive actually that we managed to kill them, but oh my god. We laugh till this day about the story. Oh, there's the banana story. The banana story is one of my favorites. So there was a post online, I think it was on, 4chan maybe, I don't remember. So one day a guy was waiting the Wind Rider, which is basically the transportation way in the game. You just hire a griffon or a flying wyvern and then fly to other cities. And the guy arrived to a city with the Wind Rider, and immediately a guy opened the trade window with him. You can trade objects in the trade window. And he put a Talabin banana in there and confirmed. And then the guy right in the post said, okay, I accepted it. And the guy just nodded at me like, you can do this in WoW by doing /nod. There's a lot of emote commands. And then the guy said, immediately I knew what that was about. And do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do you guys know what this is about? If you know, comment down below right now what this is about. So he understood immediately one thing, that he had to wait to the next person, the Wind Rider, and give the Talabin banana, do a /nod, do not tell a single word, and go away. So this is so silly. Me and my friends started doing that. Every time we would go get the Wind Rider, we would wait for someone to arrive. We would give them a 𝚆𝚆𝚆𝚜 banana, and we would do a slash nod and move away without saying anything. That was our ritual. We started doing that at level 10. We did this until the end of Classic WoW. and I remember once I killed a rare mob and I dropped a 𝚆𝚆𝚆𝚜 banana, and my friend was like, and I was like, oh, look at this. This is a sign. This is a sign we're doing the right thing with the bananas. I killed a rare mob. It only dropped a banana. This is so good. Okay, other stories. This video is a bit long already. I guess I'm gonna end here. I have another story. I already told this in the last video. About me and my friend jumping from 𝚐𝕆𝓜𝓚, and we jumped from 𝚐𝕆𝓜𝓚 to see what was down there. This is the initial zone from the Night Elves. It's like a giant tree. And we died. So after you die, you become a ghost and you have to run back to your corpse. And we ran back. We were on the top of the tree and we could resurrect already. But we jumped again as ghosts. So we resurrected down there. And we couldn't go back up. It took us 40 minutes to go back up, you know. It was so fun. And then this friend, oh my god, this was on another time. I don't remember. It was in 2021, I think. And those stories I was telling were all in 2019 and 2020. This is 2021. And after that, we were playing hardcore, my friend and me, and we died in the Night Elves. So we made gnomes, and we spent 2 hours trying to get on top of the king's throne in Ironforge. 2 hours. Not doing only that, we did a lot of parkours in Ironforge. Pretty much 2 hours doing nothing, and it was one of the most fun times we had. Me and my friend died in a mine, and the second dwarf map, I forgot the name. After that, I was a mage, he was a mage. We both died because we were under-leveled inside a cave. Really dumb, we were really tired, so we weren't making wise choices. And I died to a rat after that. I punched a rat, and I waited him to kill me because I thought it would be a fun way to die, because I didn't want to play with all my friends. So after he died, I died as well. There's a lot of other hardcore stories I could talk about, but yeah. Oh, by the way, on 𝓐𝓢𝓜𝓡 foothills, also the same day we killed the warrior and the druid, there were some higher level guys showing up and killing me and my other friend. So my brother and our 2 other friends showed up there, all level 60. Around level 60, and started ganking them, and me and my other friend were helping, and it was like 30 people killing other 30 people. It was so freaking crazy, so fun. And we weren't playing endgame, we weren't optimizing our leveling, we weren't rushing, we weren't doing world buffs to do raids, we weren't farming raids every week to do raid PvP, you know. Don't get me wrong, if you have fun doing those stuff, go for it, okay? Do it. I think what I value most is people being true to themselves, you know. And my way of playing is playing slowly, leveling, doing a lot of dumb stuff, and looking good. I care a lot about WoW fashion and having the cutest pet. I don't really care about broken tooth or all that. I'm freaking leveling my 𝓐𝓢𝓜𝓡 to level 60, okay? That's how I play World of Warcraft. And yeah, I just have a lot of fun, and I'm gonna dress the dress that looks the prettiest and not the one that is the best. And yeah, that's how I have fun. In Minecraft, if you watch me play Minecraft, I just have fun. Never killed the Ender Dragon, never did all those stuffs. I'm just building dumb shit. And yeah, that's how I play games. A lot of people hate playing with me. My hunter friend liked, my hardcore friend liked. Yeah. And I think being true to yourself and just think whenever you're playing, am I having fun with this? Okay, sometimes you're gonna do some farms that are not fun to be able to do something else that is fun later. That's okay. But are you having fun overall? Is this worth it? And a lot of times it won't be worth it. You're just playing because you're stuck in the process. And I think learning how to actually have a lot of fun is a really important thing to do in life. Not only in gaming, but with your friends, in relationships. If you're not having fun, what's the point of it? Not everything, okay? Like, whenever I'm working, I'm not having fun, but it's work. I don't really care if it's fun or not. I'm just trying to survive, but you know, I'm trying to always rescue my inner child, because I feel that our inner child is always escaping us, and I'm always trying to save it, you know. That's why I did my raccoon hair. I think you can it's really hard to see on camera. I have raccoon hair. Really hard to spot on camera. Why I did this, I don't know, it just felt like it, you know. I'm building all those stuffs. Why am I doing everything I do? I don't know, it's just fun, you know. The other day I was throwing lemons at the park with my friend because it was fun. We always do that whenever we go out to buy hot dogs. Anyways, this was my first World of Warcraft video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Look at my weird eyeliner. Yeah, I'm trying to bring my Minecraft playstyle to my makeups. I just do some weird shit. Thank you for being here, and keep it real, guys. Bye. Bye.